Hey everyone, it's your 3D environment artist Cara, and today we're going to go over Maya's interface. I know for beginners, Maya's interface can be a little overwhelming and stressful. I know when I first started out 3D modeling in Maya, it was super stressful for me, and I didn't know where anything was, and I didn't know what to call the different panels and shelves. So we're going to go over that today so that way y'all don't struggle the way I did. So I'm going to go through the list of the different shelves and menus. So we've got menu sets, menus, status line, user account menu, shelf, workspace selector, sidebar icons, channel box, layer editor, view panel, toolbox, quick layout outliner buttons, time slider, range slider, playback controls, animation character menus, playback options, command line, and help line. Menu sets. Menu sets you'll find up in the upper left corner. Menu sets divide the types of menus available into categories. So some of those categories will be modeling, rigging, animation, FX, and rendering. The menu sets is a little drop down menu, so if you click on the arrow, it'll drop down and show you all the different menu sets. Menus. The menu section can be found at the very top of your Maya interface. The menus contain both tools and actions for working in your scene. Some of the drop-down tabs you'll find File, Edit, Create, Select, Modify, Display, and so on. Status line. Status line is just below the menus. The status line contains icons for some commonly used general commands, such as File and Save, icons for setting up object selections, snapping, rendering, and more. User account menu. The user account menu can be found at the top of the Maya interface near the center. If you click the drop-down option, user account menu will allow you to log into your Autodesk account. Here you can manage your license or purchase Autodesk products. Shelf. The shelf contains icons for common tasks, organized by tabs based on category. The awesome power of shelves, however, is that you can create custom shelves and then make tools or command shortcuts that are quickly accessed. Workspace Selector. You can find your Workspace Selector in the upper right corner of Maya's interface. The Workspace Selector is a drop-down menu that allows you to toggle through different workflows. Sidebar Icons. The sidebar icons are located in the upper right corner of Maya's interface. These aren't to be confused with Workspace Selector. From left to right, the sidebar icons display the modeling toolkit, the human IK window, the attribute editor, the tool settings, and the channel box layer editor. Channel box. The channel box lets you edit attributes and key values for selected objects. The transform attributes are shown by default, but you can change which attributes are displayed here. Layer editor. There are two types of layers that are displayed in the layer editor. We have display layers and animation layers. Display layers are used to organize and manage objects in a scene, while animation layers are used to blend, lock, or mute multiple levels in an animation. View panel. The view panel offers different ways of viewing the object in your scene with a camera view. You can show one or several view panels depending on the layout you're using. You can do this by hitting spacebar over the viewport. The panel toolbar in each view panel gives you access to many of the frequently used commands found in the panel menus. Toolbox. The toolbox contains tools that you'll use all the time to select and transform objects in your scene. These are the key bindings for each tool. The Select tool, key Q. The Move tool, key W. Rotate tool, E. Scale tool, R. Quick layout, outliner buttons. These buttons can be found on the left side of your Maya interface. The upper three quick layout buttons below the toolbox let you switch between useful panel layouts with a single click, and the bottom button opens the outliner. Time slider. The time slider shows you the time range that is available as defined by the range slider below. The time slider also displays the current time and keys on selected objects or characters. This is normally used for animation. Range slider. The range slider lets you set the start and end time of a scene's animation. You can also set a playback range if you want to focus on a smaller portion or the whole animation. Playback controls. The playback controls let you move around time and preview your animation as defined by the time slider range. Animation, character menus. The animation or character menus let you switch the animation layer and the current character set. Playback options. The playback options is used to control how your scene plays back animation, including setting frame rates, looping controls, auto keying, and chased playback, as well as giving you quick access to the time slider's preferences. Command line. The command line has an area to the left for inputting single MEL commands. MEL is a scripting language used by Maya. Help line. The help line gives a short description of tools and menu items as you scroll over them in the UI. This bar also prompts you with the steps required to use a tool or complete a workflow. There we have it, guys. We've gone over the 19 integral parts of the Maya UI interface. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help. Have a good day and keep on modeling.